Folks, this Friday morning, we got good news and bad news. Late last night, the news broke on the MRI of Jimmy Butler. We now know the results of how bad his injury is. Thankfully, no structural damage, no broken bones. What is his ability to play tomorrow, Saturday in the game? We're going to break it down for you on this episode of Warriors Digest. Who will fill his shoes if he can't play? Even if he does play, what capacity can he play at? Jonathan Kuminga. We're going to break down his stats in last game, his time against the Rockets, and also other lineups Steve Kerr may implement. Randy Silver, Warriors Digest. You got Arthur on the call with you as well. Please like and subscribe. We bring you all your Warriors news daily. Do not miss anything. We keep you up to date. Live streams, pregame, postgame, you name it, and news like this. So let's get straight to it. Per Shams, Butler has been diagnosed with a deep glute muscle contusion, and his status for Game 3 against the Rockets is truly in jeopardy. Game time decision. However, this is a best case because MRI showed no structural or fracture damage. A bruised glute, what does that mean? He's got a bruised butt. I won't say the other word. But y'all saw the fall right on his tailbone. On wood. Any of us, if this happens to, yeah, this is going to hurt extremely bad. Extremely bad, especially for someone 6'6", 250, a lot of force, a lot of weight going right down on wood. Not easy to come back from. Now, the question is, if the Warriors were down 0-1, does Jimmy try to play that game? Probably. Does he try to come back? But no need to push it because the Warriors did their job in Houston. As the away team going on the road the first two games, your goal is to take one of two to take over home court advantage. Warriors did that. Now they go to Chase Center tied 1-1 with a chance to go up 3-1 if they can win back-to-back games in San Francisco. Now, this series has been very physical. The refs, we saw the video of Ime, we talked about it, saying, hey, play physical until the refs call it. Draymond Green, I thought Game 2 was less physical than Game 1, but we're seeing the way that the Rockets play, and we talked about this pre-series. The Rockets, folks, get in people's faces. Steph Curry, 6 turnovers against the Rockets in Game 2. And how many times did it end up like this? You see on the screen where Curry lost the ball. He threw the ball away, was diving on the floor because active hands from Thompson, from the other green on the Rockets. Then Van Vliet from the whole team. So it is tough for this Warriors to get anything going. And this is why I said Steph Curry needs to play off ball, especially with with Jimmy Butler not playing. It really is important for Steph Curry to get good open shots. Normally you can get the ball to Butler and he can pass and facilitate. When he was out, what did Steve Kerr do? He played Steph Curry more as a traditional point guard, trying to get him to bring the ball up or start the offense. I think they're going to transition in Game 3 to more BP, who I haven't seen anything yet, but he should be better from the flu-like symptoms. He had a terrible Game 2. Got an IV in his arm midway through the game because they said he was feeling that sick. He did not play much the second half. Give him credit for trooping, but if he can play, we can see him be successful. Curry play off ball. Pat Spenser, 9 points when he played in that second quarter. Maybe he gets more light because he really was a spark, kept the team in the game when they needed him, and he can allow Curry to play off ball. Now, some positive news. Bernie Lee, Jimmy Butler's agent, texted Mark J. Spears and said, pray for the Bear. Optimism for his injury status. So again, this went out before we knew what was said. So we do know it's just a bruise. But for him to play, again, you're getting 24/7 round-the-clock treatment. You have the best training staff in the world in the NBA with the Warriors. You're getting Jimmy Butler, who has that intensity, adrenaline, and drive to want to be successful, want to play. He came here for the playoffs. He will be doing everything he can to make sure he's playing Game 3. If he doesn't play Game 3, it's not the end of the world. Again, there's 2-day break between Wednesday and Saturday. After this, every game is 1-day break. So if he's not 100%, maybe put him on the bench and see what he can do. If he can't, don't play him. Make sure he's ready for Game 4. Kuminga will be the benefactor. This is what Kuminga did against the against the Rockets in the 4 games in the regular season. You can see 20 points at least in 3 to 4 games and was a killer. The Rockets are young, fast, physical. Kuminga is young, fast, somewhat physical. Slasher, adrenaline, can get up and down the floor. It's a different type of player the Warriors don't have. With Butler out, this is where Kuminga can come in and use that skill set. We saw him make a couple of shots. Let me blow this up. In game 2, they let him play garbage time. He played a lot when Butler went out. Get some rhythm back after 3 did not play. So you look at Kuminga, first player off the bench, 26 minutes, 11 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. You would think if Butler can't play, Kuminga's probably playing 35 to 40 minutes. Is he going to start over Butler? That's a good question. We know that Green and Kuminga haven't played well together. So the question is, will Steve Kerr do that? I really don't know who else he plays. Maybe he plays Draymond at the 4 and he puts Quinten Post at the 5. Could do that, by the way. Oh, we had a puppy right there. Jumped off. Maybe Looney, but I don't think so. Other than that, folks, it's probably going to be Kuminga starting or Quinten Post. Maybe he puts in Santos, who gives you some energy minutes. But then if you try GP2, then you're not going to be playing any big, and the Warriors are just smaller than the Rockets. Now, when you look at this team, again, Steph Curry, what did I mention? 20 points, but he had 6 turnovers. That's got to change. He played less than 40 minutes because he did not play garbage time. What I think will happen is, again, everyone played because of garbage time. I think Pat Spenser gets some light if BP can't play. Buddy needs to shoot the ball better. You're going to get Kuminga more light, even if Butler's hurt, because you need to give him some rest. And Steph Curry needs to play off ball. What we need to change as well leading into this game, look at fast break points. 10 to 8, we need to get on the fast break more by turnovers we cause. But also, points in the paint, we lost 46 to 28, down 18. You look at the rebounds, we lost 47-33. Those 2 reasons are why the Warriors lost this game. Especially the points in the paint. We got dominated. We can make 2 more threes, but it doesn't matter if you're giving up second chance points. It doesn't matter if they're getting more 2s in the paint. The Warriors have to do a better job at crashing the glass and being able to stop the Rockets getting into the paint. Warriors won game 1. Van Vliet went, I think it was a 1 of 11 from 3. They got to make them a perimeter team shooting threes, shooting buckets outside the paint. The Warriors do that, they have a good chance to win this game. And they have a better chance to win this game if Jimmy Butler can play. And as we just talked about, it's really a game time decision. So that's where you need to stay on Warriors Digest, because we're going to keep you updated on everything you need to know with Jimmy Butler. I'm sure we'll find out today from a press conference with Steve Kerr, the Warriors staff, a little bit more. They're going to say, we'll find out before the game. Luckily, the game is, I think it's 5 p.m. Pacific, so he has all Friday and a lot of Saturday to see how he's feeling. Probably can't walk. I mean, my lower back, I'm 32. Oh boy, that would hurt really bad. So folks, comment your thoughts, subscribe, and we'll keep you updated on everything Warriors Digest. Let's go get it, Warriors fans. 1-1, Game 3, Chase Center. We need that W.